The Florida Podcast Network, the voice of Florida.
This is Florida Man News, the worst headlines from the Sunshine State on the Florida Podcast Network. I'm your host, Joel Lounds.
What kind of Florida men do you find the most fascinating, Joel? Or Florida women?
You know, Florida men, Florida women, the most interesting is when they come up with something so off the wall that you couldn't have predicted. The man first noticed the unwanted toilet intruder out of the corner of his eye when he went to the bathroom to brush his teeth, which is one of the more fortunate activities to partake in when noticing an iguana in your commode. It was so big, it was not submerged completely in the water, and it's got that tail that whips back and forth, the man said. Dressed in protective clothing and gloves, and with the encouragement from his family, he went to fish it out, but it kept swimming back down, eluding capture. 3 days later, he almost got it. 3 days. 3. Quote, I was able to grab him by his back legs and part of the tail. Unfortunately, I was left with a handful of tail. As he explained, the tail broke off in his hand. He rushed it outside as it was still moving. Florida Man News strongly suggests listeners verify that their own sewage vents are similarly guarded against inquisitive lizards. 21-year-old Kendall Mabry, winner of the 2001 Most Florida Name Ever award, was confronted by Lake County deputies as she strolled bottomless from the bathroom of a Umatilla Circle K store. Mabry responded that another deputy had told her, quote, it was fine to do that. While interviewing the well-ventilated exhibitionist, the hyperosmiac deputy noticed an odor of alcohol from the young woman's breath and of marijuana from her car. Mabry did not indicate whether she was, quote, hotboxing, or if that contributed to her hot box needing to be aired out. After asking the suspect to repants, the deputy arrested her for disorderly intoxication. There were no charges faced by Mabry's associates, Brandon Orlando, Davy St. Cloud, and Tammy Amy. The victim said he will never forget what happened Tuesday night after his Lamborghini Urus, worth over $200,000, was taken from his Miami Beach home. Quote, I'm in my home. I hear this thing start up. I look out the window and I see somebody driving it away. I got on the scooter, went after the guy, unquote, said the Florida man. This sentence indicates he either overpaid for the Lambo or overestimated his scooter driving proficiency.
Welcome to Florida, people. Man, Joel, you are going to bring such great humor to this platform. I cannot wait. You know, we're all about having fun on Florida Podcast Network, and a lot of times that means poking fun at ourselves. So you're going to lead the charge with this show. It's going to be an incredible, incredible ride. I can only imagine all the bumps we're going to hit along the way, but it's going to be so much fun.
That's the news from the shady side of the Sunshine State. We'll be back next week with another heaping pile of Florida Man News.
Flintstone Media has been the digital messaging bedrock of several brands and businesses, serving as a highly resourceful podcast production house and consultancy firm for over 6 years. Visit flintstonemedia.com for podcast samples. From show development and setup through recording and distribution, work with a leader in the industry and add a new podcast to your brand's content offerings. That's flintstonemedia.com.